This conference will now be recorded.
So today we will see how to go ahead and write an interface with method. Let's start with method first. What is a method? Whenever you want to pass or control a child controller, right? You want to control, you want to pass a data, or you want to control a child controller, we use method. We use method. Using method, you can pass a data from parent to child. Not only that, you can also control the child controller. Now let's go ahead and see. We did a aura method, right? If you remember that from the parent, I was passing a data to the child, right? Now same thing, let's do with the help of what, right? We will do with the help of, let's say that, right? With interface. So let me log in once again, right? This is the old login. So I'm logging with my credentials, rupam@lt96.com, password CRM1234 hash. I press enter. Let's wait. Now I click on setup, click on developer console. It's didn't get properly. Setup, developer console. Oh, okay. I'm still not getting the name there, the tab names. Last and final time we'll see. Otherwise we'll copy the link and we'll open in a, okay, looks like it's not populating the name there, right? This aura component, I'm not able to see the tab names. Okay, control C, I close it, right? I paste it here, enter. So I'm opening the developer console directly here. Now I close everything. Whichever is open yesterday's, right? File, new, lightning interface, li, lightning interface underscore 1106 1106 underscore eg1 underscore, right? What is this? I will say interf, interface method, interface method. Copy the interface name, click submit. Okay, let me here, right? Okay, I'm copying it here. Which first one, right? Okay, first one. I'm copying and pasting it here. Right. Now, inside this attribute, I will remove the attribute. Now I want to create a method. How to create a method? Aura method. Aura, aura method. What is the name of the method? Give any name. Call me. Call me. Method name is call me. Next, action. Whenever somebody is calling this method, what should happen is the action, right? Exclamation. C dot invoke. C dot invoke. Whenever somebody is calling this method, this is the thing. Inside the method, do you want any variables? Yes, let's take a method with a variable. Same thing, we will take it. AURA, aura, right? What is that? ATTRIBUT, attribute, right? What I took last time, employee name and age, if I remember. I don't remember, but anyhow, fine. So name equals to, right? EMPNAME, employee name. Type equals to what type of data it is, string, right? or attribute. In this method, I have two attributes. Right? Name and emp city. City, we took city, if I'm not wrong. Right? Okay, let it be. Name and city or name and age, whatever you want to take. Now, I've created an interface. Inside the interface, there is a method. Control S. I saved it. Now, I will create a component. This component, what it will do? It will call this interface. File, new, lightning component. What is this? I will say LC, 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 example1 interface. I will say 1 underscore. This is the first component which is implementing it. Control C, submit. It's a lightning component. So I go here, I paste it here, lightning component. Whenever a component wants to implement something, you have to use the keyword called as implements. Implements what? Implements C, the interface name. What was the interface name? This is what the interface I created, LI, lightning interface. So now automatically this interface is connected, this component is connected to this interface. Inside the interface, I have a method, right? Let us use those method, right? I will directly have a button, lightning button, right? I will directly have a button, lightning, right? BUTTON, button, right? Lightning button. Label equals to submit. Label equals to submit. On click what? Exclamation, C dot show. Whenever somebody clicks on this component, right, system, the click open this component, I'll have a button. When I click on the button, it will click on show. Now let me go ahead and write the show controller. My action, show. In the show, what I will do is that I will go ahead and call, right? I will go ahead and I will call what? The method. What is the method name? Call me. Now keep on watching. Here any problem? Control S, no problem. Now show. In this, I'm saying component dot. What is the method name? Method name is call me. Component dot call me. From where I'm calling? The method is here, but method is here. Component dot call me. From the right in the lightning interface, the method is there. In the interface, the method is there. Now I'm writing a component that implements the interface. Whenever you click on the button called submit, immediately system will call the method. Whenever the method is called, right, what should happen? The method should be calling what? Invoke. Here you see that I cannot write invoke. There is no component controller option here. In the interface, you cannot write a controller. Hence, right, I'm writing invoke. Here I'm writing invoke. Here I'm writing invoke. Right? Here I'm writing invoke. Show is here. Show is what? On the button. But where is the invoke? Invoke is from the method. Now I will say alert. Alert what? I will go ahead and say alert what? Alert, right? Alert message box. I was called by component. I am interface. method and was called by the component. Control S. I'm not passing any data at this moment. I'm not passing any attribute at this moment, right? I'm not passing any attribute at this moment, right? We will do it in the next, right? I'm not passing any attribute at this moment, right? So that's good. Control S, right? Save. Now I'll create an application, new lightning application, LA, no one. Click submit. In this application, I will say extends. Extends force SLDS. Force SLDS. The component name. This is the component name. C colon. Control S. Click on preview. I will just get one small button called submit. That's it. Whenever I click on this component, immediately the method in the interface is been called, right? And a pop-up message that immediately calling an action. That's immediately calling an action, right? Few of you who didn't understood. Don't worry. Wait, you'll understand. Next, I'll create one more component I'm creating. Interface, right? This is right. Now let me go ahead. File, new, lightning component. What was that? I will take the same name as the component one, right? I will say underscore 2. I click on, so I'm creating a component. Right? I close it. Component. In the component, same thing, interface, implements the interface. Oh, it's component 2 is also implementing the same interface. That means method is now accessible to whom? To 2. Method is accessible to whom? To both. Method is accessible to whom? To both. Right? Both can access this method. Right? Both can access this method. Right? Both can access this method. Right? Now, let's understand. Let's understand what I'm doing. I'm trying to make things more complicated, slowly. Right? In this, what I will do? In this, I will display, right? In this, my method is there, right? I've created a method, right? Okay. Now, what we'll do? Let's assume, what can we do? I'm just thinking more to show you a little bit more complex here. I don't want it to bounce, right? So now what we'll do is that we will pass the attribute to the values. We'll pass the attribute to the values, right? We'll pass the attribute to the values, right? We'll pass the attribute. So in this component, what I'm saying, aura attribute, aura attribute. What is that? Name equals to nm, right? Type equals to what? String, right? Type equals to string. I'll copy the same thing again, right? And I'll say what? I will say, right, city. Now I will use a lightning card. LIGHT, lightning card. Inside the card, I will say name of the employee. I'm repeating the same thing what I did with the action override. Now I'm doing the same thing here. I'm trying to show you. But there, after this attribute, right, you have a method. Now the method is an interface. That's the only difference I'm doing. Name of the employee equal name of the employee. What is this? Exclamation v dot v dot what? nm. Whatever is there in the nm, display on the screen. I will say paragraph tag, right? Second line, place employee city equals to what? Exclamation v dot city, v dot city, v dot city, right? V dot city. Now v dot city, perfectly fine, right? What I will do is that, okay, what is the problem?
Lightning spelling.
Lightning spelling is wrong. Lightning. Lightning spelling is wrong, right? Perfectly fine. That's really good, right? That really good. So, okay. Let's do one thing, right? Rather than taking output, let's take input. Lightning input. Lightning INPUT input. Input what? Label. Label equals to EMPLOYE, employee name, right? Label. Value. Value equals to what? Exclamation v dot nm. Same thing I'm copying, to input field and one button, right? What is that? Employee, right? City equals to city. Then one button called submit. Lightning, what is that? Button. Lightning button, right? Whenever we put a button, what is that? Label. Label equals to enough of submit, so we'll say SUBMMMMMIT. That's the label. On click, what should happen? Exclamation C dot, right? Call me. C dot call me. Control S. Any problem? Again, lightning spelling is wrong. Control C, lightning. Control S, saved. Now I'm writing the controller. Controller call me. Controller call me. Right? Here is the input. Controller call me. In the controller, what I will do? First, let me get the var a equals to COMPO. Component dot get. I'm getting first the values. V dot. Oh, right. V dot. Correct. What is this? NM. Get the V dot NM. Similarly, var v variable. Get what? Get the city. City. Get what? Get the city. You got the city, right? You got the city. Now what we'll do, right? What we will do is the question. We will go ahead and we will pass the parameter. This I will pass to the what? To the interface method. I will pass it. To the interface method, I will pass it. Right? I'm passing it there. Right? So what I will do, how to pass it? How to pass a value? Right? I will say var, right? Var what? Var what? Now for that I need another component, right? where I want to, okay, here I'm taking input. I should have one more component 3 for output also, right? So I'm just stopping the code here, right? New lightning component. I'm creating one more 3, submit, right? Close it. Here I will just display. Here I will just do what? I will just display, right? Guys, able to understand? Yes or no? First tell me this. Or I'm just simply doing it and you people are thinking, if it's done, then I'll start from again. What I'm trying to do. Tell me if you're able to understand, yes or no. Or no.
Yes, sir.
What about others? Whatever I'm doing it here, I created an interface. In the first component, I directly access the interface, right? I directly access the interface. In the second component, what I'm doing, right? I can go ahead. I created an input, right? I will access the interface, right? In the interface, I have a method. On that method, right, I can go ahead and pass the value, right? In the third one, I'll be displaying the value, right? First one, ignore it. Second one, input. Third component, display. Third component, display. I'm doing a lot of confused things. I know that, right? But I want to show you the limitations as well as the functionality. How it works. Does it works on a sharing mode? Yes or no is the question, right? Does it works in a sharing mode or not? Is that so? I'm trying to show you all these things with method interface. First, once again, I created an interface with a method called call me. Whenever somebody is calling this interface, there is invoke. Where is that invoke? It is not in the interface. In the method, I have two attributes. Now, the first component, I went ahead. I clicked a button. As soon as you click a button in the first component, as soon as you click this button called submit, immediately system will go and call what? System will go ahead and it will call. This is how you call component.callme. It will call that method. Call me is the method name, right? It will go and call me. Whenever you call me, whenever you call the interface method called call me, right? I should have given a right name there, interface method or something like that. Whenever you're calling that, it is immediately invoking an action, invoke. Where is that action? That action is here, right? So now the same thing I'm doing. Whenever it's call me, right? What I'm doing, I'll in the first component now, right? In the first component, call me. Call me is going and calling the method. Method is getting invoked and it's displaying a message. In the component 2, in the component 2, in the component 2, whenever you click on the submit button, right? Controller component 2, I'm first pulling it, right? I'm first pulling the information. I'm first pulling the information. Now I will call the method. How to call the method? How to call the method, right? How to call the method? You can call the method, right? By what, right? How we are calling it? Just by call me. Or
Class name.
right, that's it, like it, right? Class name dot method name, that is nothing but interface name, right? Actually we should call by class name dot method name. Or you can say, because it is not inside the component, it is inside the interface, that's the reason how we are calling it. We are calling it by component dot. Component dot, we are treating that interface as a component also. Interface is also a component. We are treating that interface as a component, right? We are treating an interface as a component, and component dot call me, that's how we are calling it. Control C, right? I go to the right 2, I click on
Sir,
component 2. Yes, tell me.
So day before yesterday, when we are doing this method, you have called by the class name, means the component name dot call me. So in place of component name, you have declared a aura ID. So
Right.
here directly you are written component. So means on that
Because
day also class also we can
that
write
time,
component.
no, that time it was inside what? It was inside a component. Right? That last class, it was inside what? It was inside a component. Now this is not inside a component. It is, we created a separate interface.
But you said the
Whenever,
component and
right,
interface
whenever
both are
it is in a
same.
component, then you have to implement, you have to call that component in the parent. You have to call that component in the parent. In the parent, you have to call it with the ID, with the child ID. For example, able to understand? In the parent, right? Okay, let me do first. Whenever you are writing an aura method in the component, you have to always refer with the component name, right? Component name, with that only you have to refer. Then you have to say component name dot call me. Actually, here the component name is to come. The component name was identified as an aura ID. The component name was identified as an aura ID. So it is in the child component. Child component, I'm calling it in the parent. In the parent, when I'm calling the child component, I'm declaring an aura ID. That component aura ID I'm using aura ID, right? Dot call me. Aura ID dot call me. That is what we did. Everyone should be remembering it. That is what we did, right? Aura ID. I declared an aura ID, right? I declared an aura ID. I don't know what aura ID declared. Then with that aura ID inside it, I'm finding it. And then what I'm doing, I'm going ahead, and after finding, right, class name dot the method name. Method name is call me. There also, if I'm not wrong, call me, right? Var component call me. Component dot call me, right? With me or not? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
sir.
know that this is little confusing while I'm doing it, but right? I know it's little confusing. Okay, if you say that it's confusing, then let us draw a diagram first. Yeah, paint. Let us draw a diagram. What I did, I just created an interface. This is lightning interface. Lightning interface. LI, lightning interface. Inside this interface, there is a method. Method. What is the name of the method? Call me is the name. Call me is the name. Whenever somebody calls this method with the name, what should happen? It should invoke. Invoke is the action. Invoke is the action. Whenever it's calling, right? Again, there are two attributes. Two attributes. That's it. Now, I created a component. I created a component. This is a lightning component 1, LC1. I created it. What I did, I implemented the interface. Implemented the interface connection. Implements. I've implemented this interface. Now, what I did here, I just put a submit button. Submit, right? Whenever I'm, okay, this submit button. Whenever now I'm clicking submit, I have written a controller. It's a component controller, LC1 controller. It is, whenever I'm clicking on it, it is calling what, right? It is calling show. Whenever you're clicking it, it's calling show, a function. Whenever you're calling show, in the show, In the show, I'm directly calling this call me. In the show, I'm directly calling this call me. Call me has been called. Call me is been called. Call me is been called. This has been called. Whenever this is called, immediately, whenever you call the call me, system will call the invoke. Hello, somebody is calling. What? Somebody is calling you. So call me will call the invoke. Where is the invoke? I'm writing the invoke also in the child. In the child. Right? In the child. Right? In the child. What I'm writing? In the child invoke. Invoke. And in this, I have a message. In the invoke, I'm writing a message. So what is happening? Now the system, the arrow is coming like this. The action is going back to the child and it's calling this. Invoke. Right? Invoke. This is what we did in the first, and on the screen, it has been displayed. Now, what I'm trying to do in the second one, let me try to explain. First, simple, then there are two more components I'm taking. Two more components. LC2, LC3. Lightning component 2, lightning component 3. Right? Lightning component 2, lightning component 3. What I'm doing? Right? Lightning component 2, lightning component 3. This is also connected to the interface. This is also connected to the interface. Both are connected. This L3, I'll be calling inside L2. That means L3 is child. L3 is a child now. Remember this. Because whenever you have two components, one is okay. But whenever I have a two, then I should action override works where? On a parent child. If you remember the definition I've been telling you, what is that? Parent will be controlling child. Parent will be, I should have a parent child relationship. If it's an individual, then I'll not flow. So that means C is the child. LC3 is a child. LC3 is a child. It's a child. And this is the parent. I'm extending my work. Parent. This is the parent, this is the child. Now, in the parent, I have input. In the child, right? Or in the child, it's input. In the parent, it's display. Whatever you say, whichever way you want, right? I can say that, right? So what I'm doing, this is what I'm trying to do. Name input field. One field is there called name, right? Name and city. Name, city, right? And there is a box. There is a box, right? And there is a button called as submit that I created. SUBMIT. I created a button, right? Whenever I fill the data, my main work is that I want to pass this two attribute to the action has in the method. There are two attributes. I want to pass this there. Whenever I click the button, after I pass it, where is the invoke? The invoke should be running in the child. Simple word with a different color I'm showing. Whenever I click this button called submit, right? Whenever I click this button called submit, right? Wait. This is the child 2 controller, child 3 controller. Whenever you click the button called submit, what should happen? Right? Whenever I click child 2 button, it should go and say call me. Oh, call me name. We'll not use same name, right? It will be problem. So I'll say that whenever sub sub me in the controller, it's sub me. So system is calling sub me here. Sub me. Whenever the sub me is called, sub me will go ahead and call this method. What I want to do is now the diagrams. This I'm doing it a purple. Whenever you click on submit, system will call sub me. Sub me, inside the sub me, I will call what? Which I have not yet done. I will call the method. I'm just drawing the arrows. I will call the method. Along with the method, I will pass the attributes. I will pass the attribute. Right? I will pass the attribute. Now, right, I'll pass the attribute. But here, right, I'll pass the attribute. But action, invoke, I will write here. Invoke. Then system will go ahead, pass the data, whatever the data that we have created. System, after calling the method, will pass the pass the attributes. It will pass the attribute. Once it passes the attribute, then here I'm calling the invoke method. In this, I'm calling the invoke method. And I want whatever you submitted the name, it should, right? That name should be appearing here. Rupam, Hyderabad. I fill the form. In the component 2, I fill the data. Rupam, Hyderabad. In the component 2, I fill the data, but I want it to be visible in component 3. How I'm passing the data? Through a method, through an interface. So component 2 will pass the data to the method, right? And the action will be done here. Pass the data to the method, but the action will be done here. That's how that's how I'm trying to make it work. Right? That's how I'm trying to make this work. Now you're able to understand what I'm trying to do. Forget the LC1, LC2 and 3, right? LC1 is individual. There only I'm calling the method, and there only I'm having the invoke. Here I'm calling the method by subme, but the invoke is happening somewhere else. Here in LC1 example, I'm calling, right? I'm calling the method in LC1. The action is also an LC1, but I'm calling the method in LC2. The action is happening on LC3. There's a difference. Whoever is calling, there is action, but here whoever is calling, there is no action. The action is on somewhere else. Question is that how to handle this? Right? How to handle this? Right? Clear now what I'm saying? Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
So this is how I'm trying to build. Yes, last class we did the same thing. We did the 2 and 3. You remember? Now in the last class, in the component itself, the method was there. Now the method is somewhere else. The method is not inside the component. Last time they also have taken a LC1 and LC2, right? 2 components. They also have taken 2 components. But in one component, in the child component, the aura method was there. But now the aura method is not there in the child component. It's where? It's on the interface. Through an interface I'm doing. Same thing what we did in the last class, I'm trying to do. Same thing what we did in the last class, I'm trying to do. In simple word, if you want, we can copy the code from there, from the last class itself. We can copy the code directly from last class if you don't understand. Right? I can do that. No issues. This is what I'm trying to do, right? And you guys should be able to, right? Let's do it. So what I will do is that let me copy the things from the last class itself, right? For the moment, I'm not okay. Interface is here, fine. I don't need the component one. I don't need, right, component one. This is an application. This is 2. I need 2 and 3. 2 and 3, right? Let's first open Lightning resource. Let's first open the yesterday's method. What was the date yesterday? 10 li 10 li 1006. Let me open it. Right? I click on interface. Inside that interface, oh, not li 10. Open override, action override. When we did, not yesterday's class, day before yesterday's class, sorry.
9 sir.
Right, 901, action override. Right? So there are two, right, action override. Let me see example 1, LC 906, action override example, action override, parent and child. Let me open it. All the three I'm opening it. Action override. It's an application. I don't need it. Right? 906, 9061, parent and child. In the parent, see what is there. Right? Parent is where we are calling. Right? So I'm closing it. Child component. Child is where I have this aura method. Control C. I'm going to my aura method. I'm going to my interface. And in the interface, now the method is not in the child. The method is where in the interface. So I'm going, it's the same thing I've taken. Control V. Control S. Right? So done. First step is done. I'm closing it. If you want, okay, today's, because there's a lot of screens, so I'm closing it. Next, copy this whole thing. What is there? That is into the child. Child is my, let's say that in my case, it is what, 2 and 3. So let's say that 3 is the child. But the, right, I'm removing this because already the method is there in the interface, right? I'm copying and pasting so that I'm not writing again. Same 9th class, I'm copying and pasting so that you can resemble now the 9th class. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Now, this is 1106, right? Let us go to 906 child. This is what we copied. Let's see the controller. There, I'm writing the invoke function. Invoke. Let's copy the invoke function. Control C. Let's copy the invoke function. Control C. Let's come to our, right, today's class. What is this? Right, 11.0. This is the child where it has to be displayed. Right. I go to the controller. Right. I replace that whole thing with this. Oh, Control Z. My action with invoke. Get params. Same thing. Component. The work of this is to display. The work of this, the 3 is the child. Third component work that I created today is to display. Third component work is to display. Control S, saving. Third component work, the work I've created today, 1, 2, 3. Now you can see that as per the diagram, right? Where is the PPT? As per the diagram, 3 is the child. Child work is to display. That is the reason I'm copying the child display. Right? Sorry. Right? Display. Child is displaying, see? And phone name entered is this. name entered, city, and name. How we are getting it from where? From the method. We are getting the params, right? Getting the params. We are getting the parameters, right? Perfectly fine. Okay. Now we'll have to make a change. It'll just not work like that. It'll give an error. We'll have to make a change. So till here it's done. Now let's look on the parent. Parent is our what? As per our diagram, parent is LC2. Now let us look. Let us copy the parent from there. So I'm closing it, right? I'm going to the right side, right? Oh, so many things are there. Child is over. We already copied. Child already over. So I'm closing the 906 class child. 906 class, I have now to do what? Parent, right? This is the parent. I click on component. So let me close it. So 902 parent. I'm copying the same thing again from there also. Control C. But we have to change the name of this. See, now I will go ahead. I'll put it where? I'll put in component 2. In 1106, I'll put it where? In the 2. In the 2. The same thing I was trying to do actually. But, right? Control Z. Sorry. Control Z. I remove all these things. But here, this component is not this component. This component is our third one. The third one that we created. The third one that we created. Here, I have to change it. Right? And it is 3. 1106, example 1, 3. Control
Aura
S.
ID also not required.
Okay, wait. Let's see whether it's required or not required. We'll do it. Right? First, let us copy and we'll work step by step. Next, I have to copy the controller of 906 parent. I copied this. Fine. Now I'm going to the controller. Right? I'm going to the controller. Right? I copy this. Control C. Right? After I copy this, I'm going to the right. Same my 1106 2. Right? There also I click on controller and I remove it and I paste it. Oh, what I'm doing. I should have copied everything. Okay. Controller. Let's copy the show. Control C. From 906. Right? I come to our 1106 2. 1106 2 controller. Paste. Now let us go ahead and close all 906. 906 done. 906. This is what? 906 done. Right? LI 1006. 1006. I don't need it. Wait till I 1006. Okay. This is what I have. Let me first save everywhere. Let me first save everywhere. There's an error, right? Obviously. What is the error? Let's read. Name is the problem.
Component is Aura
Sorry?
component you didn't. Aura component.
Aura component is missing. Opening.
Right.
Aura
Aura component. Yeah, got it. We copied no, but Aura component is missing. So Control C. Aura. And from here, Aura. Aura. Control S. Saved. Control S. Saved. Control S. Saved. Control. What is this? This is an app. So I have 2 and I have 3. Right? First see whether it works or not. Exactly same thing. Copy paste work. Let's see whether it works or not. So now I go to my app. I don't care about this 1. Now I change it to 2. Control S. control S, right? Click on update preview. Name entered. Same thing via interface. Name RUPUM Rupam. Place HYDRABAD. Submit. See, it works. Same thing I did. But where is an earlier action override, right? The method was in the, where was the method? Method was where, right?
Child.
Method was in the child, but now the method is where? In the interface. That's the only difference between last class, right? Earlier the method was inside the child, but now see that method is somewhere, right? Invoke is happening somewhere. Invoke is happening somewhere. See, exactly this we achieved. Perfectly we did this now. In the child 2, I'm entering the data. Child 3 is displaying. But the method is not inside the child 3. The method is where? In the Lightning interface. That means, right? That means if I have a child 4, child 5, child 6, right? That means with one submit button, I can control child 4, child 5, child 6 also I can control. LC3, I'll have one more LC4. 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 LC4 also I will link it to what? To the interface. All the black lines are linked into the interface. LC4 also. Now, right there also I can write invoke with a one button. Let's see, right? With a one button, can we do that or not is a question, right? I want you to do this. See, copy paste. Actually, I was writing the same thing, but I was writing in a different way. But doesn't make a difference, right? Even if you copy paste, your output will be no difference in the output. Sorry, not here, right? Nowhere you can see a method. Nowhere, neither in component, neither in the parent. Parent is 2, child is 3. In the child, here actually the blank space was where your method was there. Now that method has been called using what? Method was called using this. Method was called using this. Right? Able to understand? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
sir.
know, I know that there's a little confusion. Once you see this video and try to understand once again, then it'll be clear. Now, what is the use of this? Right? What is the use of it? Right? What is the use of it? Right? The use is that, right? The use is that to the same method. Now, what is happening? Right? L2, right? L2 is where the data is created and L3 is displaying. Now I can have L3 to create a data. Whatever the data that is created in L3 should be displayed in L2. Whatever the data created in L2 should be displayed. That is the goodness of placing a method in the Lightning interface. We can share the data with a one button. You can control multiple components with one submit button. There is no button in LC3. You can see that in LC4 also there will be no button. With one button I can control LC3, LC4, LC5, LC6, LC7. With one button I can control multiple. With one button I can control multiple. With one button I can control multiple. Right? With one button I can control multiple. For example, real-time usage. One button called as order. Two components called CGST, SGST. In LC3, CGST calculation will happen. In LC4, SGST calculation will happen. Let's assume that both are different calculation. In one it's 5% and another it's 6%. Currently it's same, 2.5, 2.5, 5, 5. But let's assume that it's a different calculation. Then what will happen? You will go by this. Whenever you click on calculate, you enter the product. Product name is Rupam. Cost 5,000. Calculate the final price. Where the final price has to be displayed? In the parent. Plus, or let's say that total price has to be displayed on the parent, right? SGST has to be displayed on LC3. CGST has to be displayed, state GST has to be displayed on, right, LC3, and central GST has to be displayed on LC4. CGST on LC4, SGST on LC3, right? So what will happen? The parent will pass the attribute called total price 5,000. That will be received by both. LC3, LC4 will receive 5,000. But in LC, the invoke will have different calculation. Here also invoke is there. But there the invoke will do a different calculation. Here it is with 3%. There it is with 4%. It is also will call invoke. 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 Real-time example. Why we need this invoke. Right? Whenever I click the submit button, the cost, the total price will be passed to the method attribute. That method will call both the components, LC3, LC4, SGST, CGST. In LC3, SGST calculation will happen, state GST with 5%. In LC4, same method, invoke. There also both has the same name, but there the calculation will happen with 8%. Calculate will happen at 8%. Then, right, calculate will happen with 8%. So on the screen, you will see CGST, EGST, right? And I'll put the field here, CGST, right? This is what the real-time usage. Whenever you want one component to control the controller of other components, whenever you want one component to control, one component here is LC2, controlling the controller of other components, we use action override, right? We use action override. Action override with interface is used to control multiple components, not one or two. 10-20 components I can control. In real time, will not have a 10-20 components, but at least minimum of 2, maximum of 4 to 5. One place changes, multiple places it will reflect. Using what? Action override. Multiple places reacting differently, not same. Somewhere with one calculation, somewhere with other calculation. We do with action override with interface. Whichever component is implementing the interface can be controlled. Whichever component is implementing the interface can be controlled now. Can be controlled. Can be controlled. Right? Can be controlled. This is what the whole concept is. Little bit confusing. I can understand this. Right? Little bit confusing. I can understand. But that's how it works. Clear? Now,
Sir, can you once open that LC2 controller?
LC2, sure. LC2 controller.
There we can write like component.callme also, right?
Yeah, we can. That's exactly what I was trying to do. But then I thought that, okay, if I start doing it a different way, you will get confused. That's the reason I said, okay, let's stop doing it a different way. Let's follow the same thing what I followed another day. And then I did this. Yes, you can try it. Try.
Okay.
That's the reason I've given component 1. Component 1, right? Component 1, I'm not taking into picture, right? Because in the component 1, I did in a different way. This whole LC1, there it's direct call me. You can do in that way also, right? You don't need to give a reference of Aura ID because finally it is all in the everybody's implementing the interface. The black line is going everywhere. The black line is going everywhere. All the components, 4 components are connected with the black line. So if it works in LC1, the same command will work in LC4, LC3, LC2 also. You can do it that way. Practice, do it. You do by yourself and check. Replace the command. Right? Now you have a working model. Go ahead and follow the LC1 development style. I have followed a different style there in LC1. Try to follow the same style in LC2.
Can you like post this pins this picture?
Yep, sure, why not? File, save as.
If calling the directly, if calling the method directly, then
Yes.
we no need to override it. Right?
No need, no, right, not required. Now, why I'm using, because suppose you want to get an input from 2 places, then why I'm using OR ID? Because I'm getting
Yes.
input from only one place. Only one component is giving the input. That's where I'm, suppose you have 2 components. In the 2 components, you are doing input. In first component, name and city. In second component, 1 minute, W, with lightning interface, right? Suppose now how many place the input is? Only one. Suppose I do a input in LC4 also. Input, not this box, input box. Suppose there I have a age and salary. Tell me now how the system will understand from where the input is coming. That is the reason we need the ID. That means from Aura ID X, which will represent LC2, Aura ID Y represent LC4. The data is coming from these 2 locations. There could be same data again here and there. There could, it's not different. Let's say that there also I can have a name and city.
The inputs are LC2 and LC4, right? Sir?
LC4. Let's assume that inputs are in LC. Right here also I have a name. Same field. Name. Right? Here also I have city. But here I am entering Ravi Ram. Question is that which one to display is a question. Whether shall I display LC2's data or I should display LC4's data. That is the reason. Then we have to use our ID. Otherwise not required. If it's only one input displaying, then I don't need ID because there is no conflict in the data anywhere. But if it's same attribute, there also you have declared same attribute, same thing, but the values are different. Here you have Sham and something else, Mumbai, Sham and Mumbai. Now LC3 is confused which one to show, whether I should show Rupam Hyderabad or I should show Sham Mumbai. That's the reason you have to use ID there. Understood now why I'm using ID also.
So the process flow will be LC2 then LC4, right? If we will like do like
that is you decide. That was all in your hand, right? There is no sequencing in that component. I'm giving 4, 3, 1. When you create a component A, component B, for it's all same. All are siblings. LC3, right? LC2 and LC4 are sibling. Both are input. You can see that. 2 inputs, 1 display. Both are sibling. Both are sibling. Your father is telling, your father's brother, he's also telling. Both are sibling, brother. Now you don't know what to do. That's the reason you have to take an ID, right?
Sir,
So
if I LC as it input, then submit button also is there, right?
So there also there will be submit button, right?
Yes.
That also will call. Yes. That also will call. It will also call the same interface, same method. Then in that case, here in the right, where you have to find which one you're trying to call, which one you're trying to call. So you have to use a little bit more brain here. With an Aura ID, you can find. Right? See, don't break your head much. Try to understand the basic. Once you start doing it, just understand the concept for now. It is very complex. All these interfaces are very complex in nature, right? So once you start your requirement come, then automatically you will get that. Adi, how to do it, how not to do it. As we start doing it, you'll automatically start learning it. Oh, రావట్లేదు. Then put an OR ID. Then see that it comes. Right? Okay, anyhow, fine. Today we'll stop here. Looks like that we are going slow. I should have completed the event also. Tomorrow we will see interface with event. Tomorrow I'll post this picture. Tomorrow we will see interface with event. Interface with event. Right? And then we will see lightning token. Right? This is how we will follow. Just try to understand little bit basics so that you can go ahead and clear the interviews. If somebody asks what is an action override, what is the difference between action override and using an action override in a interface, you should be able to tell. There it's parent-child relationship, right? Here, right? Not only parent-child, multiple components can be controlled, siblings can be controlled. Siblings, both can subscribe to the same event, same lighting interface. And inside the interface, I have a method. Everybody can call the method, right? So you have to go ahead, right? Look on it, right? And that's it for today. Let's meet tomorrow. Where is your chatter, by the way? Chatter, chatter, C-H-A-T-T. Okay, C-H, chatter. Confusing class. I am completely aware that confusing will go once you start working on it, start thinking, and start doing it. Then only the confusion will go, or else the confusion will not go. Right? So,
Rupam, regarding
tell me.
that action right homework,
Mhm.
so when I tried for server-side control, it worked for me, but through LDS,
Server-side controller is working, LDS not working. Okay, then I'll show you. I told you, no, LDS is easy for me. It's simple one-line command. It's more easy for me. In server-side controller, I have to write Apex class, I have to write invoke, I have to write set params, I have to write callback. In the callback, I have to write again a big story, right? Here it's one-line command. So that I can do it, no problem. First, everyone, at least anybody got with the LDS?
Yes, sir.
So you got through LDS, right?
Yes, sir.
See, one got with LDS, another didn't got with LDS. Other got with server-side controller. Okay, that's good. Sounds interesting, right? Method LIGHT and I lightning INT RFAC. Fine then. See, we have one person with LDS and one person with server-side controller. We'll mix the class over, no? So do one thing. LDS, please post your comment, your code here, and server-side controller, you post your code here, right? Then the problem resolved. Screenshot and code. How my component look? This is my component code. This is my component controller. Total 3 things. Screenshot of the component, output component, right? Program. Don't take a screenshot of the component program. Copy the component wherever there's a programming. Copy so that people can copy it easily rather than retyping again. Copy the component program. Copy the controller program and give the output screenshot. Post it in the chatter. For LDS, the lady will post. For server-side controller, you post so that everyone can see now. Both technologies are available to you. Clear now? Right? I posted it. Let's get back to this now. Tomorrow, right? We will talk about events. Events in right lightning interface. Thank you guys. Have a nice and wonderful day.